Today we got two of the most powerful villains in the Marvel Universe going head to head. King Thanos versus Knull, the god of the symbiotes. Who wins? Let's find out. As time went by, the heroes of Earth grew old and weak, but Thanos only grew stronger. His eternal quest to please death led him to kill almost every living thing in the known universe. And thus, Thanos became the king of what remained in his wake. Nothing. Old King Thanos is kinda crazy when it comes to power levels, and just the massive upgrade that he went through. Because he started off as Thanos, the guy who could beat the Avengers, but would lose to Odin or Galactus, to easily one of the most powerful beings in the known universe. King Thanos is strong enough to kill Namor, the X-Men, Captain America, the Guardians of the Galaxy, and even Maestro, and he ripped Iron Man in half like it was the easiest thing in the world. Not only that, but Thanos actually impaled Silver Surfer with the Twilight Sword. And this is a surfer who not only possessed the power cosmic, but also was worthy to wield Mjolnir and had the power of Thor. He was durable enough to take hits from Silver Surfer with Mjolnir, and punches from God Quarry Thanos. And God Quarry Thanos had proven himself to be equal to Phoenix Force Thane and casually destroyed planets. King Thanos also managed to kill King Thor with an energy blast, kill the Hulk with an energy blast, and he even took off Galactus' head with a single shot. And then, as if that wasn't enough, to top it all off, King Thanos has killed several gods: Surtur, the Watcher, Master Hate, the Celestials, and even the Living Tribunal. Although, to be fair, we don't necessarily know how he did it. Then, in the corner of Knull, the god of the symbiotes. Knull has lived for eons, and in fact, he witnessed the birth of the universe. Knull is a primordial god of darkness, and possesses superhuman attributes and powers that are far beyond and exceeding most other deities. He possesses the ability to create, control, and manipulate eldritch darkness, which is a manifestation of the primordial void that existed before the universe itself. Knull refers to this as the living abyss. He also manifested the first symbiote from his shadow in order to kill a celestial, and formed a suit of symbiote armor while embarking on his deicidal campaign to kill all the gods. He later learned that he could infect lesser creatures with the living abyss, creating an army of symbiotes in order to conquer the universe. He's also able to dominate and control all the symbiotes, mentally influencing them and driving them insane with bloodlust. He's able to indwell within them, seeing through their eyes and directly controlling them. He's also able to manipulate them even when not in direct combat, as he used an ancient dragon-like symbiote to attack the Earth and be an avatar of his true form. He's strong enough to decapitate a celestial with a single blow, and slaughtered entire armies of gods all by himself. He's also durable enough to take blasts from celestials and survive, and was unharmed by falling from space through the atmosphere to the planet. Since Knull has been around since before the beginning of the universe, where concepts of life or death were even formed, he pretty much can't be killed, but he can be incapacitated. Knull was also the creator of All Black the Necrosword, which is able to kill just about anything that it comes across, and Knull was able to use it to behead Celestials with a single strike. So, who wins? Well, let's break it down. Now, these are easily two of the most powerful villains in the entire Marvel Universe, and really, either one of them could come out on top. So, who's stronger or more durable? Well, that's kind of difficult to say, because we don't have a ton of feats to work with. Really, this whole video is kind of difficult to gauge and determine a winner, because, like I just said, don't have a ton of feats. I'd say they're roughly the same with strength. King Thanos killed pretty much every hero in the Marvel Universe, including Silver Surfer with Mjolnir, and fought against a younger version of Thanos who was strong enough to beat Phoenix Force Thane and destroy planets. Meanwhile, Knull cut Celestials' heads off with a single strike. Granted, it was with all black the Necrosword, but still, that's impressive strength. However, Knull is definitely more durable. King Thanos has taken attacks from the Silver Surfer, or younger Thanos, but that can't compare with Knull. He's just fine after taking attacks from Celestials. And besides that, he's also effectively immortal. Like he was stabbed in the head and survived, even though he was knocked unconscious. But really, besides his strength and durability, they both have attacks that could be devastating against the other. King Thanos has his energy blast. And man, are those things powerful. Not only did these blasts kill old King Thor, but Thanos actually took off Galactus' head with one shot. On the other hand, Knull is a Necrosword, and he killed Celestials and countless gods with it. Now, let's just get this out there. I've heard before that because King Thor battled against Gore, the God Butcher, with the Necrosword for years, and King Thanos killed King Thor with one blast, that means that King Thanos is much more powerful than the Necrosword and would kill Knull. Not true. Not true at all. All Black, the Necrosword, bestows power upon its wielder. And while with it, Gore was able to battle against Thor and kill gods, without it, he's just an ordinary guy. It would be as if you or I got the Necrosword and got that kind of power. However, in the hands of its true user and creator, Knull, the Necrosword is much more powerful. So who wins? Well, here's the thing. If Knull was in King Thanos' story, well then King Thanos would probably beat him and kill him. Because not only did King Thanos kill Galactus, but he also killed all the Celestials, and even the Living Tribunal. I'm betting he could kill Knull as well. However, here's the thing, here's the catch. I personally kinda see King Thanos' story as similar to Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe, or Punisher kills the Marvel Universe. Because in the story, King Thanos gets some kills that don't really make sense, and are there because the story demands them. Like, look, we don't know how Thanos killed the Watcher, or Master Hate, or the Living Tribunal, or beings like that. And while those are definitely his most impressive feats, we don't know how he's done it. And then with the Celestials, well, we do know how he did that. He killed Black Bolt, and Bolt either exploded or let out one last shout and killed the Celestials. I'm not really sure, the panel isn't entirely clear. However, that's not the point. The point is, we know that King Thanos isn't above using others to kill enemies, and not relying on his own power. And odds are, that's what he did to the Living Tribunal, or beings like that. On the other hand, we know exactly how Knull killed Celestials. He created the Necrosword, and just went to town on them. That's more impressive in my book than using Black Bolt to kill them. Then that's not even to mention the fact of how King Thanos went down. He was absolutely manhandled, just dominated by younger Thanos. And yes, King Thanos made it clear that he wanted to lose the fight and wanted to die, but he also explicitly said that he wasn't gonna go down easy and didn't want to just roll over and die. And while Knull has definitely lost before, it's usually his avatar that was taken down. And just from what he's shown us, I don't think he himself will lose to that Thanos. At the end of the day, King Thanos is impressive, but a lot of his most impressive feats were off panel, or done through prep and strategy. In a fight, he operates more just like an amped up, a more powerful version of the regular Thanos. And that's just not enough to defeat Knull, god of the symbiotes, creator of the Necrosword, and someone who can kill Celestials with one strike. Knull wins. But what do y'all think? I would love to hear your thoughts, so sign off in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe button, more videos just one every single weekday, and I'll see you next time.